It's gonna be like.
I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No filter, I got no filter.
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangouts. I'm one of your hosts, but whatever my name is, Shane. And sitting next to me is my wonderful wife, Krista. How we doing, Krista?
Good.
I don't know why. I always go to Will first. Anyways.
Yeah, go to Krista. Start with someone else.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
It's good. I'm going good.
How come you almost didn't make it tonight?
We're doing a little AC work in the shop, trying to get heat and cool.
Well, Mr. Willard, and how's your AC and how's everything going for you?
My AC is absolutely incredible. And to tell you the truth, it's like, I don't know, it's temperature out there, 73 degrees outside. It was like perfect walking weather in North Carolina. Beautiful. Wow. It would have been a great night to fly.
I don't even think it gets to 73 degrees at no time here in Florida anytime soon.
Not right now.
Dude, the first place I saw snow was in Palm Beach, Florida, 1977.
Between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., it's 79 degrees. And between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., it's 78. What are you talking about? The sun's still out. That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah. That's called a persistence forecast.
That's called hot.
Time of the day, huh?
It's called hot.
It's called hot.
Right. It felt good this morning, though.
In Alabama?
Yeah, it felt real good. It was like 68 this morning.
Wow.
You guys ought to be shot. I walk out at 6:35 in the morning to go out to my truck to get into it, and I already start sweating before I can get that joker started. I'm like, man, this is dumb.
Don't you have remote start?
I do, but I never.
In the morning, he doesn't think about it. He's not really awake when he's walking out. He doesn't even know how I made it to work.
Yeah, there are some days I get to work and I was like, what lights did I catch? I don't even remember coming to work this morning. Oh, well.
No.
Still sleeping.
Good thing it's only 2 turns.
Yeah.
It is really. Yeah, it is truly only 2 turns.
Yeah.
From. Well,
So,
no.
Paramount, do you walk 7 miles every day?
Wow. Well, she's up north, too.
Yeah, and she's retired. She got nothing else to do.
I don't walk 7 miles. I walk around 7 miles every day.
Oh, you know what?
I didn't do it.
No, the names aren't up on the screens under us. Why is it?
Well, people know our names.
No, obviously Tony doesn't. Tony's spelling it with a K.
It's fine.
She'll be mad at you, Tony.
Just so long as you don't pronounce it with the K.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Bill.
So, you guys doing anything?
Hold on. I got something for that. Hold on.
I'm
And
scared.
of course, it's not coming.
Listen, this show's happening and hopping, dude. You need to get to the program.
There.
Oh. Now, if we have to wait for every time after a joke is done or said, and then we have to wait for that, it's not going to be as funny.
I need more jokes. The doctors at my work do not find the shy Pebble joke funny.
What did
I
the
thought
Shy
so.
Pebble wish for?
Yes.
To be a little bolder? That's hilarious.
I thought so. I can assure you that one is definitely telling his patients that, even if he tells me they're stupid.
Hey, Kramer, that's too hot to walk 7 minutes.
No,
So she said it was 119 in Texas.
Oof.
Kramer's in Texas, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
And
so.
she said it's too hot to walk 7 miles.
It is.
So maybe your doctor will like this one. What do you call it when you have crystal clear urine?
Overhydration? I don't know.
1080p.
1080p.
I don't get it.
I knew it. I could see the look on your face and the smoke coming out from both.
I got the P part, but not the 1080.
John Wayne, how's it going? Greg
Hey, John.
Laney, Kramer, Tony. Still ain't no Angela. She's
Chatty
on the
Dutch.
Dutch is in there. Scuba's in there. Bill H.
Mr. Dana 54.
Nick J. Oh yeah, Dana's in there. Will Fly.
I'm never in the chat.
Rev Tommy Two Tone PPG. The other Nick. Gonna miss you in Ohio, brother.
Oh yeah, man. You know,
Oh, Angela. She's
ahead.
in here. Angela Prestlick is in here. She's driving home from work.
All right, sorry.
Munchkin. Munchkin's in the house, lurking.
Lurk.
Well, there she is. I went from the bottom, worked my way to the top.
I lurk. All right, what were you gonna say, Will?
I was going to say that's what she said, but it's too late
Oh.
now. I missed the opportunity.
So look,
5.
I told Wendy she needed to order. She kept telling me she needed some more Steve Shake because we ran out. And I said, I got one more in the camper, but you can't have it because that's when I go out of town. I said, why don't you just go online and order some? I said, but order it by the bag. Don't order it by the bottle. And then you can reuse your bottle or whatever and keep it.
Order by the pound.
Yeah.
And
I come home and she ordered 3 pounds of the same stuff.
So
Like,
what you're saying is you're
what are you
good for a while.
We got plenty. There's 3 pounds of this on the counter. I was like, oh, were they different? Oh no, they're all the same. I didn't think about ordering separate.
She's a good prepper.
Does she not understand what 3 pounds is and seasonings? Like that's
No.
that's
No.
quite.
So what
a
seasoning
lot.
did she order?
What seasons did you get?
Whatever we had before,
The original.
the original.
All right, you.
He thinks, because we actually just watched a show with Daddy Dutch, he thinks his favorite, or at least that was my takeaway from it, is the Gator Shake. The
Yeah.
Gator Shake is on everything. That isn't just like cow, pig, anything. It's an everything shake. Fish, all of it.
Yeah, what I would suggest is you order like a variety pack, and then whenever you find what you really like, if it's not all of them, then order it by the pound. That's all I do.
Yeah.
The last time I got,
the bottle.
I think
You
I
heard
got 4.
You went
through
through 2
bottles.
bottles.
We're gonna keep ordering 4 pounds at a time.
That's all right.
once a year. I probably go through, I bet you, between cooking at fly-ins and at home, I probably, with all the seasonings, I probably do 6 pounds, 5 to 6 pounds a year.
Now we have a cabinet that was just for seasonings, and it
Yeah.
was just way too many seasonings. So then Shane went through it and just tossed pretty much anything that wasn't Uncle Steve Shake, besides certain things that you need, like when you're making certain things like cumin and
Fingers.
garlic powder. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
finger clippings.
a couple little other things, but the whole cabinet now is you can see all the spices that you have, and it's great.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I have a bunch of empty bottles. I need to actually I have SPG, which is salt, pepper, garlic, and the thick meat, and I have them in the 1 pound bags, but my bottles are empty because I'm too lazy to refill them. Why? I don't know.
Tony Marzano, he does not make popcorn seasonings. However, he does have a dessert shake.
He does have it's a cinnamon sugar. It's great on pancakes. You can't add it to when you're done making the pancakes or putting it on ice cream or any kind
Putting it on your oatmeal.
oh yeah, oatmeal works. It's a great dessert shake. I bet you could probably put that in your coffee or something.
Maybe a couple times I have my oatmeal just is like, so then I'll spice it up a little bit. Well, flavor it up a little bit, not spice it.
Flavor it up.
Flavor it up a little.
Yeah.
Did you see about John Wayne? He's got COVID.
Oh yeah.
So,
What the heck, man?
so does Haybale and his
I
dad.
wasn't gonna say all that.
Never mind.
So we have two friends in Alabama that both have COVID. You know, mine's all secretive.
I'm sorry. So he's not coming to the family farm. So
Yeah, Waller won't be able to be there. He has other engagements.
Yeah, I guess so.
Say so.
I'm
I
sorry.
hope you're
I'm
doing
sorry. Don't hate me, Brian.
Ugh.
Man.
Yeah, John Wayne, what is wrong with you, man? You had you
Did you get COVID in the hospital?
I don't know. He's having a rough run at it, isn't he?
He is. Yeah.
A go at it.
Oh,
rough go at it. A rough go. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, I mean, I think you can count back, and it like 6 or 10 days later,
I think it's 4.
4 days.
I believe so. That's my experience with it. Was
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Shane gets it, doesn't even know he has it. Superior gene pool. Moving on.
Yeah, I've seen videos of you crawling out your back door.
Oh, that's a shed after my back went out.
Oh, yeah.
Getting off the bike. I honestly thought somebody was hiding in my shed when I rode my motorcycle up into it. And as soon as I lifted my leg off of the bike, it hit me. I honestly thought somebody stabbed me in the back. And then when I was able to turn around to see who was stabbing me, it was just my back stabbing itself. And yeah, that's a pretty good video, dude. And see, I will post embarrassing stuff like that about myself. I don't care.
He posts embarrassing stuff about me. You know.
We won't talk about how Krista didn't leave work, and I sat on the couch in the dark because I couldn't reach the light because my back was killing me.
I did leave work.
No, you didn't. The kids came home and tried to take care
I
of
don't
me.
care how tough you are, how big your guns are. Back pain will bring you to your freaking knees. You know what I mean? There's just no way. You can't. It's not like you can man up and get over it.
Nope. And then we went to the ER after you got home from work.
Mhm.
And then they gave me, the doctor's like, you feeling any better? I'm like, no. And he goes, well, I can't give you any more. That's the max that you could have. And I was like, well, that didn't do nothing. I'm in pain, bro. Like, I don't know what you're giving me, but it ain't working.
And one time we went to a walk-in clinic and I wanted to give him a shot.
Oh yeah, I don't do
That
shots.
wasn't happening. So
You don't
I mean,
like
I-
needles?
No. You could draw my blood all you want. Anytime that they have to put a needle in my buttocks for whatever reason, and this is not a joke, this is dead serious. For whatever reason, I end up shaking uncontrollably afterwards. So if your back is hurting and you can't move and you get a shot in your butt to give you a relaxation of the whatever's going on in your back, and you start shaking uncontrollably, what's going to happen? So the nurse came in, she had this needle, and I go, can you put that in my thigh? She said, no, it's got to go in your butt. I said, well, I don't want it. And she goes, you don't want this pain med? I go, no, not if it's got to go in my buttocks. And she's like, she opens the door and yells down the hallway. He doesn't want his pain. He doesn't want his shot of whatever it was, the Laden or whatever.
I think it was just Toradol, but it doesn't matter.
Whatever. And I was just like, how effing rude. Like, this is...
And she could have put it in his thigh. It just needs to be an IM injection.
anyways.
If
So-
you start going to a real doctor and not that veterinarian, you probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was right down the hallway from Krista's
Yeah, I
office.
was like, I can take care of this. But,
Is y'all down there crossing the border or something trying to get these shots or what?
Yeah, right.
Damn.
Oh. That's why I never got no butt implant because I can't take nothing in the butt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh me.
So guess where I'm going tomorrow?
The doctor,
Nope.
proctologist.
Nope. I'm going to my first Trump rally.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, so wish me luck. I'm gonna go see Trump and JD Vance.
all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look up
Yeah.
at all the places where shooters could hang.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
right.
whoa.
Well, I've never been to one, so I don't know what I'm in for. But
There's
someone knocking on the door. They want you. I didn't say nothing.
No, I didn't say that. Just saying the film that you seen, like that guy, like it seemed obvious, but it could.
it was obvious.
So that's what I meant.
John says that the lady just wanted to see your butt.
Yeah, because she couldn't have seen hers. That was a big girl.
No, Tony. Has anyone seen Wolf's video?
No.
Is that a question or a statement? Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, he's still flying. He just had a big move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He's
flew
been
with.
flying all over.
Yeah, he just. Oh, sorry. He just flew with Jerry. No.
Devers?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
Jerry Fly.
Yeah, Jerry Fly. I was thinking of Bliss, and I'm like, I know that's not right. He just flew with him today at the beach. Still no call from him to say, hey, Shane, you want to meet up? No.
He does live on the West Coast.
Yeah, and guess what? He's been flying close to over this way, more than halfway this way. Could call
Did
me.
Jerry move that down there too?
Yeah,
Who?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
That's what I
did
saw.
not know that.
Somewhere I just seen where he moved somewhere south.
Yeah.
South Florida.
You know it's Florida because every picture is them sweating.
I haven't seen any of it.
So
Mm.
I haven't seen it either.
Have we had Craig B in here yet? Because I gotta tell him
We have.
Craig B's in here.
Oh, not now. Not now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well, you weren't clear with your question. Right?
Why would I be talking about last week or this week? And by the way, our guest was not unable to come this week, mainly because the state's attorney, or prosecutor, or whatever, didn't want that story to get out to where if they were to get a jury, it would be hard to find a biased juror that did not hear the story or whatever. Because this channel is huge, and it would be it would make it. It would make it to the backwoods of any Kansas City there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure you've already seen and and she's fine. And
yeah. I told her I want that 911 audio.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
yeah.
And I asked her, I go, I guarantee you were talking to her like you were just sitting on the bench talking to. She goes, yeah, that's what I was. She's like, I don't know what was going on out there other than I was getting bounced around, and I was like, good Lord.
She calls and says, either my car or my truck is being stolen or it's being towed. I'm not really sure. And yeah, we all know what happened.
And then things happen, and they get into over 80 mile an hour
high speed
police chase. They end up going through a cornfield. Meanwhile, this poor girl and her dog are in the back of the cargo trailer. He drove that thing hard enough to break one of the axles on the cargo trailer, got it stuck up on some railroad tracks or something, and that's why the cops were able to catch up and whatever. So he destroyed her truck, her trailer, just damaged a whole bunch of stuff. She's all bruised up, got some small lacerations here and there, but for the most part, she's good.
However, with her smart thinking, riding with Shane, she noticed his dash cam and she purchased one herself. So she's actually got a video until the guy realizes, or the person realizes there's a dash cam and knocks it down. So she's even got that. So
they got video of him breaking into the truck, hot wiring the car, taking off, and then realizing, oh, there's a camera, and knocked it off. So yes, Greg Laney. And it's just I want so badly for her to come on because I know she'll just be smiling the entire time and telling the story, and like it's just no big deal. Like her motor stalled or died just as she got ready to take off and she stumbled. She'd be telling the story the exact same way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Just
inflated,
like-
everything looked good. I went to hit the gas and it stalled, and then I tripped, but I was okay.
But laughing and giggly and smiley the whole time.
Yeah, she's a deer.
I could just imagine what she looked like in there. I think of like, the vomit comet. You know what that is?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, oh man, that had to be horrifying.
She
A
said
lot
that she
That would be scary.
Yeah.
grabbed once she hit the floor, she grabbed her dog and then she put the mattress over top of them to try to
To minimize.
minimize anything hitting them or falling on them.
So it was pretty sharp thinking on
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
part.
Krista be in the back still sleeping. Why is Shane driving so reckless?
Oh no, I probably use my cell phone to call. What you doing?
But I will tell you, they did find a firearm on him and some methamphetamines.
This is new. I did not know that.
I told everyone that I'm friends with.
Oh, okay. News.
Hey, Wendy said she didn't know that information.
Oh,
Why
thank
she
you, Wendy, you're with me.
Nick, slide over, let Wendy on. You guys share the camera.
She's way down there.
And she ain't that far unless your speakers turn way up because you can't hear nothing because of the
You'd really be surprised. She is downstairs like 40 feet from me, but it echoes off this loft area and she can hear every word.
Yeah.
I heard that when you put several Ferraris and Lambos in the same house, that the noise can bounce off of them and project further than
Yeah.
it should.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So, Mr. Dana, I'm planning on flying the Colorado 2 when I go to Purdon's, which is also where I'll probably pick it up if I decide to go that route. Still a little bit concerned about the material used in the leading edge there, around the cells, the ribs or whatever. And you take sometimes you have a hard landing. It's going to happen. Doesn't matter, who you are. But if the leading edge comes down hard, it's my understanding that it can possibly damage those ribs, which is not an easy fix. So I haven't decided yet.
Is that just on the Colorado or on all wings?
Just on the Colorado 2 that I know of.
Oh, okay.
I know I've had several of those, and when it hits and it goes poof, you're like, oh, that has to hurt.
I'm waiting on the back of it to blow out when it hits.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm always waiting on the back of it to blow out when it hits
Yeah.
like that.
Sound like a balloon popping?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, on the buttholes.
Yeah.
Actually, the Colorado 2 does have a butthole as opposed to the Colorado doesn't. At least I don't
So
think it.
you might not have that problem.
It's not the popping of the cell. It's the actual material. I don't know enough about it to even talk.
You think the ribs are softer?
No, they're stronger, but I mean the material itself cannot handle. I mean something poking through it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk to the guy when I get up to Purdon's and see. I know of one person personally who's had an issue with that, but it was a really hard hit on the nose. So I don't know. I really like Mac Para's riser system. I like I've grown accustomed to it, and it's not that it's better or worse. It's just that I'm used to it.
And that's where I'm going to struggle because a lot of the brakes they're flimsy and mine are stiff. So it doesn't like close up around your fingers or whatever when you're flying. It pretty much stays almost flat. And the risers on mine, I do like those better than because I've flown Smart Car Brian's Scirocco and I hated all of that. Like it to me was just not.
Is it the like original Scirocco or was it
Scirocco 2, I think it was. I flew that for about 9 or 10 minutes, and I was like, no. And I had to run from the LZ all the way back to my house before I get lift.
Yeah.
14 miles.
Yeah, but that wasn't a fair. That wasn't a fair test of that wing, though. I mean, because it wasn't sized right. for it.
What do you mean wasn't a size right? He told me you're going to have to run. He has to run with it.
I know, but he weighs. Doesn't he weigh less than you do?
Yeah, but Jesus, man.
Or what?
I was running and I started adding brake, and I'm running faster and faster, adding brake, and I'm like, I'm not coming off the ground. And all of a sudden, it was Jeff Dean's old wing that Brian bought, and Jeff Dean's not that much lighter than me. And I'm telling you, dude, I had to run. And at the compound, that's not really an option, bro. It's you want to hurry up and get off the ground in that tall grass.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I don't like running through tall grass.
Now, after you're done, though, it's not so tall.
No, you didn't plow it down.
Where in the chat, where's the most sketchiest place you've taken off from? The compound for me. Actually, Smart Car and another guy, we were at Camp Mac, and we talked to the maintenance guys. They're like, yeah, you could take off from here. We were going to take off in this this swell, if you will, and it was big enough, but there was trees on both sides, so the wind had to be coming straight down this swell, and it was kind of not the night that we were getting ready to fly. So Brian and this other guy decided to take off from the road. You got trees on one side and campers on the other, and then a dumpster a dumpster with a 6-foot fence around it at the end of it. I was like, this is not for me, bro. Have fun, guys. And I went and put my motor back up because I wasn't doing that. Scuba said the swamp. Who else? Any other? Tony said he don't run. I bet you make a beer run, a liquor run.
Yeah. Mud. Yeah. For me, it would be Ben's place.
That really is a tough one for you. And I'm not judging
my
you.
launch. And so, yeah, it was the scariest launch. Yeah, because I actually ended up going through those posts.
Right.
And then coming back around through those posts. It was scary as crap, man. It wasn't the tightest field, though. Nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, I always think about it. I'm prepared every time as I'm climbing out. I'm like, if this motor even hesitate, I'm just hooking it and going right back down because you're not going to make it over those trees. It is a little bit of a. That's not my sketchiest. I'm trying to think of where my sketchiest takeoff would have been.
Moonshiners.
That's just difficult because of the thin air. Trying to think where the hell is my sketchiest. Man, I got to think about this. The sketchiest landings would either be, well, actually, I'd say at London's house in the fog. That'd be my sketchiest one because I did not truly know where I was landing at. I had a good idea, but that could have changed in a hurry.
I would say your sketchiest would have been the with Smart Car, or you knew they were developing.
But I knew that area. I just knew I was over it. With London's, I was landing on a golf course, and I didn't know if there was trees where I was, and there was. But I mean, to me, that would have been the sketchiest landing.
Sketchy, you're not going to take off, though, right?
You would think.
I would think.
So if you ask the question a different way, what is the riskiest?
So last year at the family farm, who took off for? Oh, Mark McElroy took off, and the grass was a little extra high, and then Andreas took off and folded it up.
They took off in the backfield.
That's what I did too. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
it was in the morning. You were sleeping sound asleep.
No.
Anyways, I took off and I'm running, and I had a little bit of a stumble, and then there was the barbed wire fence coming up, and I'm like, I'm gonna jump, and if I don't get air, like everything's coming to a halt. and I got lift and went over that bob. I just barely cleared that barbed wire. And then when I was flying away, I was like, that was dumb. And then Mark and I flew the entire time between treetops and the fog, and the wings were in the fog, and we were just barely above the treetops, trying to be able to see going forward. That whole flight was just dumb.
Well, good thing Andres didn't get up.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. And then we found the private airstrip right around the corner. So there's that.
But you also can't take off in the front yard anymore.
Yeah,
because the mark moved.
The front yard's kind of sketchy taking off because you're not going to clear the power lines, so you got to turn. If your motor goes out at the turn,
There's a barn and a barn, and
there's like 4 barns over there. Then if you
Okay, so when I went up there, I said, "No, man, I don't want to do it here." And you're like, "Oh, whatever," you know. I'm like,
I'm
Well,
still
there's that
still making
Batmobile.
fun of you. I still
I
took off.
launched my freaking drone from that. I mean, let alone a human being.
Well, that is not even safe to land in anymore because he's made another pasture corral a little closer. He took out some of his front yard there.
Yeah, so the front yard, no, but the backyard,
If you can run with your paramotor on your back and the wing above your head, and out and run the whole length of the airstrip, 1, you're going to be exhausted. 2, it'll never happen.
oh, are you talking about the private one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That private airstrip is huge. It's I should say it's very long. It's not very wide, and it's only in one direction. But where you kind of line up, you kind of back up to the pond, and then you run towards the cornfield and you take off, which is more. There's more room there.
Maybe soybeans this year.
Yeah, maybe soybeans this year. I landed and my wings ended up in the corn. That was pretty cool.
So is it similar to Easy Pace, except it's unpaved, or what?
Yeah, this is a grass air runway, or airstrip.
I haven't been to Easy Pace, so I cannot.
You haven't, but you have, Shane.
Yeah.
He has.
So
So
it's a little wider than Easy Pace, on the airstrip, but if you go,
Mark McElroy's video actually
Mark-
has it.
Mark McElroy did a great job on his video for the private airstrip, and it shows. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, so it's
It's got to be a year ago.
I don't know how wide it is or anything, but
Hold on,
and I've never been to it.
Craig B, do you foot launch or do you trike?
he foot launches, and
Guys,
Craig.
ruined it for me, man.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Craig B. I asked Will about Spotify. He said just refresh Spotify, and that should help.
Refresh it because it was up 15 minutes after the show ended. So it's just refresh whatever app you're using to access your podcast with. It should show up.
So it's got to be about a year ago, right?
Yes.
Dave
Wow.
Perkins.
Hey, while you're doing that, Shane, while you're looking for that, I got something to share with the group.
Sounds great.
Yeah. I like to support our vets when I can, and the opportunity doesn't arise as often as I'd like it to, because, well, it just doesn't. But anyways, a fella reached out to me and asked for his support. He entered a competition, and I'm going to just play this video and let him explain it to you. It's 1 minute long, so it's not long.
Perfect.
Let me get to it here. Probably should have had it all set up, huh?
That's all right.
Hey, Will, I did send you that, and we can the first 2 minutes of that video shows you where we go ahead.
Yeah. Do what you're
I'm
doing.
sorry, Will. I'm
So
sorry.
what is the votes for?
Well, I'm going to let him explain it to you.
Oh, okay. You didn't give much information, and I should have expected you.
Yeah, let me. I got it up. Let's see here. And share window.
I'm trying to figure out why Craig B is listening to this on Spotify when he's already here on the show.
Maybe
Well,
it's
he wanted to hear the last week's episode.
Okay.
So can you see that?
Yes.
And is it large? Is it filling the screen or what?
It is
Yes.
when I supersize my screen.
Okay.
There we go.
We good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello there, my name is Michael Crotchett, and I'm a paramotor pilot. I've been flying since May of 2021. And I want to say thank you, Will, for giving me this opportunity to bring this informational video to you as best I can. I'm traveling to college 2 hours away, staying at a campground, which led me to find this competition interesting. So the winner can win $10,000, national park of their choosing, and in a Winnebago RV. I'm just trying to ask for your support in this competition. So you can vote every 24 hours, and you can recash your vote every 24 hours for free. And there's also a donation you can make. It does not go to me. It goes to the National Park Foundation. All this information can be more in detail in the description in the link, as I share it on my Facebook page daily and my Instagram page. My Facebook is Michael Richard Crotchett, and my Instagram is Mike_Crotchett. I appreciate your support. Thank you again, Will, for letting me get the word out. God bless. Good night.
All right. So did that come across good?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. So Mike's a good guy, and he's actually taking flying lessons through a Part 141 school. So he's that can be tough. So he's doing a good job, and I appreciate his service. So if you guys can support him. It doesn't cost anything to vote. You vote once a day, and I'm going to put a link in the chat.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Make
Sure.
it easier.
Hey, Will, that video I just sent you, if you can play like the first 2 minutes of it, it kind of gives you the private airstrip that we launched from.
Okay.
Why y'all acting like we ain't in the same studio, like you're in a different state or something? I sent you something.
Oh, me? I am. I'm in North Carolina.
Man, we're in the same studio. What are you talking about?
We're
just
in the same studio. Yeah.
I'm in the Lambo Lounge.
In Burbank, California.
I knew it was coming.
Chris is in the Ferrari fireplace room.
Yeah, and so while I'm pulling this up, Nick said he said something that I didn't even dawn on me, but this month is almost over, so that means Purdon's is coming up real quick.
Yeah, and Shane and Krista have 115 more days until our December cruise. Just so you know,
December cruise.
this is our fancy one. Now I get to feel what it's like to be Mark McElroy or
And Nick Justice.
Justice. Butlers. Butlers.
Oh,
All right, so sound or no sound? No sound?
It don't matter. You can play sound. I miss Mark's voice anyways. I didn't talk to him today.
Here we go.
Oh no, I did talk to him first thing this morning. Never mind. So behind Mark behind Mark right now is kind of like a hangout building where they have like chairs and picnic tables and stuff inside. Behind is a couple hangars, and in front of him
Just
is
absolutely beautiful morning.
in front of him. As soon as he looks up, he's shameful of all the money he's got in his pockets right now. That's why he's not looking up.
Beautiful morning back out here at this private field
The house,
in Bethel.
his house is
Ohio.
straight ahead, and there's a pond in between him, Mark, and the house.
Ball over to prove
I'm going to fast forward.
short
to
field. We're on.
I forgot about him having to set up 82 cameras. There's a hangout house or building there. Behind it's a couple of
Get on the power, dude.
throttle.
and then there's it now. If you can run that far and not hit throttle until there's plenty of room. The airstrip is to the right and to the left of me right there.
But Shane likes to go right for the corn.
Yeah, every time.
He's a child of the corn.
It's children of the corn.
I
And Mark being a safe pilot, if he's willing to fly from there, then we're good to go.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a nice field.
Mark, you can kill the sound on it. Right there's the airstrip.
Hold on. There you go.
If you back it up a little bit, you'll see 2/3 of the airstrip. No, not well. Just watch right here. You'll see it on the next clip right here. It'll be right there.
Oh man, yeah.
It's not
Freaking
very,
tucked in there, isn't it? That's like the farm field the field that I fly out of at our family farm. Very similar.
That's only about 2/3 of it. You still got to go back the whole other way, but we don't see that in here. But there's the
It don't
pond.
matter how long it is. It matters how wide it is, according to the way you guys were launching.
It's
Yeah.
not-
Right? All different directions, right?
But yeah, this area is awesome to fly.
So that must be the tucked in like seating area that you chill.
No. That's just a little shed that the guy built. Because the runway's to the left here. Mark's still flying. He hasn't got to the end of the runway yet. At the very end of the runway is a, the Prina Alpo or whatever it is, the red checker flag or red checker roof they always
Yeah.
have. This dude has it at the end of the runway. I wonder if he painted it that color as warning to the pilots coming in and going, or what. But there's the end of the runway right there.
Yeah, and then Mark and Michelle's place is just like right, like if he kept going, which we were waiting on them, expecting them to come around.
So look at is he gonna look all the way down? Come on, Mark, look all the way down. Oh, ruined it. There's
Damn
the
it.
checker flag or the red
I saw it.
But look at the runway, dude. Like I said, you couldn't run that without a paramotor on your back, more or less with one on there.
No.
But Nick, this is what we get to fly from if you get up there on Tuesday on time.
Man,
Or
don't
Wednesday
get all
morning.
sidetracked because you're going to be eating some corn.
That's all right. You just can't tell. You just can't tell secrets in that field. They all have ears.
Yeah.
Where's my dun?
Don't-
Come on. So to the right here is the place. Well, that's the place they hang out, and behind it's a couple of hangars.
Anyway,
This is angle 62, I think.
there it is.
And that's the other end of the runway there, where the trees are bunched up there.
Let me
And on the
back up just a second here because it looked like right. Okay, was that where you guys took off from?
yeah, coming up where it opened up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So we took off from the left to the right. And this is we took off straight ahead towards those taller trees, but there's a pond right there, about where Mark is there, and ran towards the cornfield. Now this is the other end of the runway here, and right over those trees is the family farm.
Yeah.
So we get to see the family farm. Hold on,
Oh,
let me blow
does he
this
know
up. I think you did. So all of this is the family farm. All that's in the screen right now. That is the front yard that we took off. That was right below. That Will was scared to take off from.
It's fine.
What are you looking for?
I don't see Mark and Michelle's house, but
It did on the
it's fine.
piece. Oh, the house is right there.
Oh, and the
Yeah. So then you have a barn there, a barn there,
Oh,
a barn there, a barn there.
yeah, that's
There's
it.
another
Here's the
barn.
pond. Yeah, the
Oh,
house is on.
yeah, there's the
right,
pond.
There's the house.
This is the front yard to the left that we take off from. Look at how much
Oh,
room
there's
that
the
is.
house.
Front
Yeah,
yard.
but look at that nice field in the back there. That's the one to use.
Yeah, yes, they are using that, but sometimes Shane uses. There's the fire pit. We'll have fires there.
And this is the back field.
Yeah.
And a
I did
pond
not
full of
know.
piranhas.
Yeah.
No,
And
that
this
field right there.
this
that
is the
field
little field right
that
here
he takes off of.
that-
Yeah.
that I took off from. That was the sketchiest in the back. And that guy right there, the cool guy looking, that guy right there, that guy is badass. He's a cool pilot. Oh, that's a sexy looking wing. Almost as look good as the pilot. I'm just saying. So this is called East Fork.
Oh, you went all the way there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
Hey, we flew over the little town, and the people were dropping off their kids to the elementary school, and we had made it on the, what is it called, Bethel something Facebook page. They were like, "Oh my God, did you guys see those guys flying? They were crazy. We enjoyed seeing them."
All right. So being from Ohio and the water here, it has like stand like a beach. So that was our beach.
Yeah, right at the end, right next to the dirty diaper that we walked up on.
Stop.
Freaking Ohio.
You love Ohio.
There's Mark with camera 12.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta lose weight, guys. You know how many 62, you know how many pounds 62 cameras weigh? This guy.
Did you leave Andres?
But
Where's
look,
Andres?
no, he's running around. But look at this. Look at all the LCs. I mean, if you had emergency landing or whatever.
And everyone there, I swear, will be very happy to help you.
Yeah.
In this area, I could.
Oh, look at this. I don't remember this camera angle.
I don't either.
I wish I'd have known that. I'd pull harder wing overs, just so you know. Those
Mark's
are
about to do a wing over. There it is.
Oh, Mark
Oh.
right now is just going.
About to hurl. He's gonna hurl.
I do not like wingovers. I know that. Oh, there he is. I know that from
Yeah,
experience.
there's Andres down there.
Yeah. He's just flying low, enjoying himself. But I don't like wingovers.
But yeah, there's plenty of places if you had a motor out that you could find the land.
That's a nice thing about Ohio, at least that part of Ohio.
Mm-hmm. I really wanted to foot drag the top of this thing.
What part of Ohio is your family from, Will?
Southeast.
Oh, and I'm Southwest.
Mm-hmm. Monroe. What was that? TATL?
It's Taylor Monroe.
Sure.
It's just the district.
Mark with the close up of his. Oh, is he going for big ears? Oh no, that's tip steering. Oh, I thought he was going for big ears.
Dang, you're just using two little fingers there. What's up with that?
I mean, when you're that strong,
Man,
I
look
mean,
at that. Look
you
at
know
that.
those two fingers right there are so used to counting just bolts and bricks of hundreds.
Look at that, man. Look at that. These two little fingers like it's a teacup.
Look, no, don't you? Oh, you changed it. Look at his tattoo. I do. ... on his wrist. Back up just a frame. Keep going. Go. Oh, we just missed it.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, I just hope I'm number 4. I need me a good sugar daddy.
He does a lot of work. He's a welder. He works very hard.
I do a lot of complaining, so that 4th dot will be all right on his wrist.
I don't think
Hey, maybe-
Jody complains.
Look at this. No, I didn't say that there was anything wrong with.
Oh. Well, I don't know what he was
That's a
saying.
golf course down there.
Oh,
Oh, the LZ.
that's what he said.
What you're going to be looking for is that red white roof.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way. But you can actually see. Oh, there's the red white roof at the end of the runway. Look at that house dead smack at the end of it.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna take that out one day.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, if you landed dead like 150 yards to the right, you would be so screwed. Now,
This opens up a lot.
yeah, this is where we took off from. At that pond right there, running to the right to the corn. So you see the hangar in the back there, and then this front part is kind of, it has a hangar on the back of it, but it's kind of like a restaurant, like booths and stuff inside. Where he
Yeah.
has so this was kind of a weird morning. We didn't want to fly over the guy's house because that's not nice. So we kind of figured the way the wind was blowing, we'd kind of come in at this angle here. Now, Andreas has gotten much better at taking off and landing. This was a little sketchy of a landing because he wasn't sure if he's going to come up, short. You don't want to come up short on the pond. And if you come up long, well, you have trees,
And a building.
corn, or a building. So Mark comes in, he shows us all how it's done. This
Oh,
dude,
it's done right.
this dude comes in. He's like, "Yeah, this is why I'm quitting paramotoring. I'm this good. Look at it. Just boom." I mean, didn't he? He was like a gymnast, like landing. Didn't even
I
have
was
to
even
take
doing
a step.
replay because it was that good.
I mean,
And
Yeah, he was proud of that one.
dude, I only
It's
hope
a
to one
good
day
one.
be this good. Look, watch this, and boop. I
two,
mean,
3 steps.
now watch
Oh,
this.
here's Shane.
Watch
Okay.
this. Out of 1 to 10, this is like a 2 maybe, and you know, I mean, Mark just showed me up. Mark showed me up.
Okay.
That was a
Now,
good
that-
land.
Now, if I had his permission, we could analyze this, but we're not because he's much better now.
Boom.
There's that leading edge smack. Oh shit! Close up. You're welcome.
That's a wrap.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that place is. We can go down to the river. That's a great flight. We did the opposite direction on that morning. There are 2 power plants. One is not in service anymore. And on the way there's a ton of stuff to go see. A bunch of fields you can get it down into. It's absolutely gorgeous over there. Love it. So that's the family farm. Well, y'all saw the family farm. Then the private LZ we got. I don't want to sell that as the family farm.
Yeah, that's not the family form. It was other parts of the video. But
I'm not flying power plant.
no,
Oh no, we wouldn't. You don't have to fly near the power plant. I mean, you can see it off in a distance easily.
yeah. As soon as you get up, you see it.
Yeah, but we can fly over that school again and get into the.
Oh, so you're going the opposite way.
Yeah,
Well, no, you can go still the other way
Yeah.
towards New Richmond and go over New Richmond and be at New Richmond's.
And be in New Richmond's Facebook thing too. Yes.
That's where I'm from.
Oh yeah. And Krista's cousin Michelle, she was like, "That's my cousin from Florida." All in the chat.
Someone home came home with an attitude. Gotta go. Oh.
Oh, what is Angela's problem?
She's
She
mad.
said someone
About
came
what?
home with an attitude, so I gotta
I gotta go.
go.
That's
Thanks,
what
Will.
Angela said?
No, Tony said that.
Oh,
She
Angela
said,
ain't
I
got
gotta
no
go.
attitude.
That was hey.
Lane, that is hilarious.
You probably saved yourself a ton on losses if you stayed in the GoPro stock after McElroy.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to get McElroy to start doing some YouTube cooks because the dude can cook phenomenal.
Yes.
I don't know how many angles you need to see of a brisket being cut, but Mark will have it covered.
Well, the best thing I think is he always calls Shane when he's making something. I'm gonna do this. What do you think about? And Shane's like, "Why are you sous videing shrimp?" He's like, "I don't know, because I'm sous videing steak and I had it already." Like it's just like,
I don't know what his butler's thinking,
yeah, what is
but I mean,
So they have surf and turf, but he sous vide it first before he put it on the.
bro could hire me as his butler, and then he can take me and I could go fly because Mark doesn't fly anymore. That'll be fun.
Wait, okay, Tony, I don't blame her about crying about being hot in her car with no AC.
What's wrong with her AC? Don't you have,
It's that global warming. I'm telling you.
bro? You know you've gotten the phone calls a million times. You could have already had her an extended car warranty.
I know.
I have an idea. Switch cars.
Yeah, Angela, drive to Alabama, pick one of the 10 Ferraris from Nick. It's got ice cold. It actually has whether you want wet air or dry air in coldness.
That's both.
It's not even possible unless you own a Ferrari.
I'm saying, Tony, how about switch spots with her for a minute, maybe understand why she might be crying about the humidity
Humidity.
and in the hot environment of her car. I'm
Hey.
sure you have AC in yours. Go switch.
How's the car
Angela.
not have AC?
Angela,
Huh?
How are you with a man that ain't good enough to fix the AC? You know what I'm saying? He don't Napa know how.
Nick, would you let your wife drive a car with no AC?
No. That's
No.
not even a question. That's not even a fair question. Wendy would say no. We will sell both of those red Ferraris, matching Ferraris, and fix my AC.
I'm just saying. Oh.
Look, we got into a Land Cruiser, an old Land Cruiser, and drove it the other day, and it hadn't had time to cool off yet. And she goes, "Hey, the AC don't work." I was like,
Well, you're right.
I either heard Wendy say no or a cat say meow.
"Meow."
No. Yeah. No, there ain't no way. Oh.
It cooled off.
After
Oh,
how many minutes?
It took it about 10 minutes.
Well,
So-
that's about
so
9 minutes too.
Krista with no tint on her car, dash facing the sun, gets in her car, drives home. It's still hot in my car. You know why? It's 140 degrees in your car. You know how long it takes to cool all that down?
Why hadn't y'all changed your windows? That's the problem.
It came with the factory tint.
It did.
That
And
ain't
then,
enough.
Oh, I know. Wait till you go to Dave Purden's. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Fly it for Gage.
Yeah.
We'll have it there.
I know a window tinner. He takes care of my stuff.
yeah. Oh, see, yeah. There we go.
It's him.
I know it is. But my passenger window,
It's all ripply.
because of the sun, it's all. So sometimes I have to roll it down so I can see out of it due to the blurry.
You can get that fit. It comes off. You can fix it.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to take it off yet.
Come on.
I don't want to take it off yet. That life insurance policy is pretty high. And
He getting paid. He'll be living like a Nick.
no, it ain't that much. Come on now.
I'll
I
sell
couldn't
you
even buy-
a used one.
I couldn't even buy a Ferrari rim for what you leaving me.
650,000 ain't enough.
No.
All right, I'll give it all to Kaylee.
There went that new paramotor and paramotor wing.
Yeah.
Stuff with old stuff.
It won't, dude. I'm telling you right now, it wouldn't matter. That girl wasn't here tomorrow. I'd sit on this couch right here and just have beer runners keep bringing me beer. And when my cards didn't work anymore and my house fell around me, then well, I'd go paramotoring for the last time. I'm gonna be done. My buddy Jason, that dude calls and tells me his dating stories. And I'm like, you keep me married all day, every day. He got some stories, man. I don't want no part of none of it.
Dating is not like it was when we were kids, obviously.
Yeah,
Or
you just hit somebody in the
younger.
head with a bat and then you drag them back to your cave.
Yeah, like back then. But
That's
I
what
mean,
Wendy did to
So
me.
much simpler.
it sounds simpler.
Yeah, it was simpler.
The dating sites, all that. That's how people meet. I don't get it. But
Yeah, we don't get it. We've been together over 30 years.
we don't get it. Never been on one.
I'm just, dude, that's just none of it just seems right.
Literally, after Kaylee's boyfriend before the guy that she's with now, she met him on a dating site. I said, stay away from the dating sites. Go out, meet people. Kaylee's not a meet people kind of person. She's just come to her, or that's just all. Just, I'm like, friends of friends of friends. So, no, dating site.
As far as socializing is concerned, we've lost an entire freaking generation, at least.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know how to socialize.
They don't. Even so, Evil and her boyfriend were over the other day. All they are,
Both are on their
both
phones.
are on their phones. Like, they're not talking to anybody, each other.
And neither one of those little assholes said, hey, we're stopping at McDonald's. Do you want anything? Came in here, sat there and ate their Big Macs and French fries. And I was like,
Yeah.
Uh,
So as a payback, we went to dinner and sent her a picture, and she goes, "What? I didn't get an invite." And he said, "What? Like we did for lunch today?"
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
not today.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just,
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it. I don't want no part of nothing. After 30 years, this one ain't even trained all that well. So I don't want to start.
Oh my God, Tony, you ain't getting one tonight.
Well, wait. He said, "Why pay for sweat when you get it for free?"
What kind of sweat?
I don't know.
Like a turbo jet? Unless he's talking about the horizontal couples limbo.
Yeah, that's what I took. And I said, you ain't getting that tonight. I'm calling Angie.
You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing.
Tilly just does sweet things, and she'll be like, okay.
Holy crap, that's an hour already?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh. That was good timing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good night, Waller. Take care.
Feel
And
better?
Will-
Sorry.
Brian, if you're not feeling well, get better soon.
Yeah, Brian, I didn't even know you were in the chat, man. I hope you guys are feeling much better soon, and you too, John. Knock it off. Stop getting those bugs and stuff. Not good for you.
Yeah, hopefully your heart's okay, John.
Yeah.
John Wayne, super nice guy.
Can you?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Never mind. All right, Willard, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube. Search for Will Fly or online willflyppg.com. And if you live in the Southeast United States, you fly a paramotor. Check our Facebook page out, Southeast Paramotor page. And we've got the shows. You want me to go over the shows?
Yes.
All right. So on Thursday night, we've got Lindsay's Treehouse, 8 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. And then Friday night is the Scuba Steve Vape Show.
With Munchkin.
With Munchkin. That's right. It's Munchkin Show with Steve. Right?
It's a real talent there.
But
then
it's more
you got
than
Steve.
just vape. It's paramotoring too.
It is. It's paramotoring. It's a little bit of everything. So other than that, I think I've covered it.
All right. And Nick Justice, where can we find you at, sir, other than another Ferrari dealership or Lambo dealership?
Yeah.
Corvette.
Searching for exotics. That's what I do.
Oh, by the way, he test drove an old Land Rover. It's like 2 months old.
Yeah. You can find me at justsebikes.com. All your bikes, paramotor parts, or YouTube with Life with Nick J.
Hold on. You actually did say something prior to the
No.
show going on
No,
about
I didn't say nothing.
Viserati.
I
Nothing.
didn't say nothing.
No.
Take a hint. Take a hint.
Okay.
I didn't say nothing.
Krista, what does your shirt say?
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything.
Hey, Krista,
Krista learned her lesson.
other than putting your foot in your mouth, where can we find you next? Or where can we find you?
I'll be in Ohio next week.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Bringing her back.
Yep.
Bringing her back to where she came from.
Yes.
Well, we're still doing a show, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Smart Car will have his Starlink. So
Which-
what?
We'll definitely need it because where my cousin, it's
We live in the
dial-up.
woods out there.
Yeah, it's dial up, so we definitely need the Starlink. So we
Dial up.
Dial up.
It is dial up.
Dude, it's no joke. It's dial up, bro.
Dial up.
So
Dang.
And y'all can find me here at Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. And I changed my TikTok to PPG Shane. That is all. No .com. Just so you know.
you don't need a .com.
No, not for TikTok. It's just my username. So if you look up TikTok and you want to find my channel, you just type in PPG Shane.
SHANE because it's not put here.
Anyways, with that being said, we out.
Peace out.
I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. No filter, I got no filter. No filter,
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.